Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another 3DS Game Ideas video. And this time I'm going to talk about something that has been on my mind for a little while, and that is Golden Axe. Having a compilation of the Golden Axe games, the original 4 Golden Axe games, put together for the 3DS, and calling it Death Adder Chronicles. I like that kind of, I like the idea of that. Firstly, I've not played Golden Axe Death Adder, The Revenge of Death Adder, or Golden Axe 3. Unfortunately, I've not played either one of those. I've played the first two and beaten the first two, but I've not played those two games. And I think that they go in the order of Golden Axe 2, The Revenge of Death Adder, and then Golden Axe 3. Because I think the Revenge of Death Adder is the game that Death Adder that Death Adder is supposed to die in, because there's more than one. There were later iterations of the character, so that Death Adder dies, and then Golden Axe 3 I think is supposed to be like his leftover henchmen who are still trying to move along with whatever plans that he had originally. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's just that from what I remember reading up, that's what I think the story was. So, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just wanted to put it out there because that's what I think. That's how it's supposed to go. Firstly, they wouldn't have to change the look of any of the games. They can maintain the look that they have because there's no point. There's literally no need to for the 3DS. The only thing that they really would do that I think would be nice for it is adding in the 3D effect, because it would make all of the characters pop and some of the backgrounds would look really cool in 3D, but that's not a necessity. Also, I would speed up the animations a little bit so that they work in time with the button presses. So it's not like how Castlevania is, where you hit the button and like in the original Castlevania games where you're playing with Simon or any of the other Belmont members who swung the whip, and even still to this day is like the original style Castlevanias, and even the ones that are like Metroid, where you have the searching and adventuring within the castle. They all have this delay with the whip where this swung back and then forward in the animation. Anybody who's played Castlevania is used to it, but that's partially how Golden Axe feels, and it kind of feels sluggish for it to be a beat 'em up style game. So I would speed up the animations so that with the button presses it's not so slow feeling. It doesn't feel like you're like lugging along a goddamn medicine ball across the ground and dragging it. It would feel more like you're carrying like an actual weapon and using it. The next thing another thing I would change would be to allow players to select the level of magic that they want to use. As far as I'm aware, you cannot do it. I know you can't do it in the first game. I don't remember if you can do it in the second game, and I don't know about the other two after that. But if that was not available, then I would love to use like the touchscreen at the bottom. Just select what level of magic you're going to use, and then you'll be able to use that level of magic. And that would be nice to be able to use that throughout a stage, because you don't always come across enough magical jars in order to max out your magic more than once in the level, depending on the level. Some of them in the Golden Axe games, from what I remember, you can max out your magic twice, as long as you're skillful enough and quick enough to kick the little elf-like characters before they get off screen. But that doesn't always happen, because some levels are really short in comparison to others. So I kind of want that option to be available. That way I could save up my higher levels of magic for bosses, or even just use it to knock them off me when they catch you when they start hitting you and you can't get loose. That'd be another way to conserve magic and just use it to quickly knock a boss enemy off of them if you intend to actually just normally fight them without doing a whole heck of a lot of heavy damage to them. I'd also add in cutscenes. I noticed some people would say, well, if I'm not going to update the look of the game, why am I going to add in cutscenes? Because I think cutscenes would be better for the in-betweens. And because from what I remember from the first game, And having recently played it, it does the thing where they give you like the text telling you what's going on in between the stages. I want to see. I want them to change that around and actually give the characters, give them cutscenes where you can actually see how they're going from point A to point B before you start a level. Like it doesn't have to be anything. They don't have to be long and extraordinary cutscenes. They can just be little quick anime clips, like 20 to 30 seconds. They don't even actually have to be that long. But I would just like to see that personally. That's just the thing for me. Uh, And also, I would like to see a gallery mode added so you can see concept art and like more recent arts and things for the Golden Axe series as a whole. Um, and the last thing I would like to add in, and this is taking a page from Capcom, out of Capcom's book with Mega Man 9 and 10, where they had the endless mode where it would procedurally generate areas as you uh, finish them, as you pass them. Do that for Golden Axe, but make it like an endless battle mode where you're clearing out areas and you get sections, but you get power ups and stuff. But you can like make it like an endless mode. Like I think that would be pretty cool. I would like that. And even all the games could retain their vanilla survival mode, but that would be something like you unlock after beating all of the games. So that way you have the grunts from each of the games mixed in with each other. Like that would be pretty cool. I think would be nice. That itself could have its own like updated type of look where everything matches in the same style. That way, certain enemies don't look out of place while they're all together with each other. I think that would work out a lot better that way. Um, but that's about it. That's covered everything I would like to see in a Golden Axe game. Well, like a Golden Axe compilation game for now. And it would be up to Sega to put forth the effort for it, but I think it would be worth it. And again, on the 3DS, the huge install base, yeah, I could see that working out really well, and it wouldn't cost them a whole lot of money. It probably would take them a lot of work, but it wouldn't cost them a whole lot of money because of the platform itself. So that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.